Hey,
All
everyone.
right, welcome in everyone. Happy Friday. My good friend Judy is here. She has an amazing crypto community, and she wanted Ricardo and I to come on to help her and Don explain some benefits of the Runners app. So, with that being said, Judy, I'll turn it over to you.
Great. Thank you, Mike. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm so grateful to have Ricardo join our amazing crypto community today. We are beyond blessed to have your time. We know how busy you guys are, and truly just want to say how much we do appreciate you, and we look up to you. And our community's been looking forward to this for a really long time. Want to thank Don for bringing it all together for us, and everyone's just really excited to hear about what you guys have to say and how you brought the app to us, and all the freedom it brings, and how everyone's just been winning.
And
Basically.
that's what it's about, Judy. And I know you mentioned there's a lot of new people in your group. And when I got into crypto in 2017, I remember being completely lost, looking at all these order books and all this red and green flashing lights. And I was like, man, I would give anything if there was somebody I could go to and ask questions that I could trust. And as I got more into the crypto space and started educating myself, I made that promise that once I got this master, that I would always be there to help other people enter this space, because it is truly revolutionary. If you are not investing into cryptocurrency right now, you are being financially irresponsible with what is going on in the world today. Ricardo, however you want to open this up and just explain why everyone needs this app and how it's going to help this whole community grow.
Yeah, so like I said, we're just excited to help, thousands of people literally, all across the world position themselves for wealth, because we really are in a wealth transfer. And cryptocurrency is bigger than just making money. It's actually becoming your own bank. It's becoming your own fund manager. It's becoming the master of your money and your financial destiny. And I'm excited about what we're doing, because, that comes with education. People need to know how to actually get on in cryptocurrency, how to move around in cryptocurrency, how to find yield in crypto and stake in the next projects. And like Mike said, it always helps to have a support group. It always helps to have somebody who knows what they're talking about and who has had success for years. And so we put this app together because we know that mass adoption is happening, and there are people who want to get into crypto but don't really know how to get into crypto the best way, because some people think that they go to Robinhood and they're in crypto. You're not in crypto if you're in Robinhood. Some people think that, if they just go to Coinbase and buy what's on Coinbase, they're in crypto. You're not in crypto if you're just on Coinbase, especially if you don't really know how to send your assets from one wallet to the next. If you don't understand the difference between a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange, if you don't understand the difference between a centralized wallet or decentralized wallet, the benefits thereof between the two, and the privacy and the protection that it comes with. So we just put this together so we can actually take you from beginner to immediate to expert in this space. And we dive deep, but we also make sure that we keep it low enough to where everybody can grasp it, and we articulate it well, and we help people win. And that's what we've been doing for quite some time now.
And I want to add to that is yeah, sure, everybody wants to get money and wealthy and all, that's all good. But this is much bigger than just making money, as Ricardo said. This is about decentralizing everything. We all see the government's power expanding. We see global corporations restricting what we can do. We see big tech censorship. We see banks locking people out because of their political beliefs. This is, when we say decentralized, what that means is PayPal, Chase, the federal government, Google, Facebook, those are all centralized. They are controlled by people. Why this is the people's revolution, this cryptocurrency revolution, is because now we can decentralize everything, so the power is spread out amongst the people all over the world, so that no one can censor anyone. Everyone can use Bitcoin. Everyone can send and receive Bitcoin. They can kind of try to control the on-ramps, but I can send any amount of money I want to anyone in the entire world, and no one can stop that. And then it's going to be the same with data. It's going to be the same with art. It's going to be the same with video when we get those on the blockchain. I mean, they are, but the technology isn't quite there yet. So that's why it's so important to get fully educated on this. And you can go and spend 12, 20, 40 hours on YouTube trying to piece this all together. What Ricardo and I do, we're aggregators of information. So we spend the time doing all this, bring it all together in one app. And why do we have to use this app? Because both of our YouTube channels were taken down last February for no reason. And that's got started on this journey to find this app to be uncensored and unrestricted and bring people true knowledge and education about how to move in this crypto space, along with a lot of other, benefits we'll get into with the app.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes.
So Judy, did you want to ask any questions, or you just want me to kind of give some highlights of the app and explain to your group how this can help them?
Well, I think it would be great if you just dug right in. I just do want to say that for anybody new here, we have members joining every day. We do have an app. You can access it on our crypto community site. If you can't find it, just ask Don or I. But Mike and Ricardo have shared it with us, and we are on a journey with them. There is tons of information in there, and Mike's gonna break it down. Ricardo's gonna help break it down right now. But please don't feel overwhelmed, because everybody had a day one, and you are early in crypto somewhat, but this is going to put your learning curve light years ahead if you just have an open mind and listen to what they have to say, because I don't know anyone in the crypto space who has done it better, with more morality and ethics and just good people. And we're just really excited to have you guys. So, Mike, take it away.
All right. So what I want to say first, if you are in Judy or Don's group, do not use the links that are in the video you're watching. Okay. It's very important that you contact them and use one of their links. And I'm going to explain why. Okay. So if you guys want to find your links and put them in the chat, you can, or post them in the group, Don, if you want to do that right now so they can see right where they're at. So I'm going to show you, just so everyone understands, this app, it's an app you can download and use on your phone, but it's also a website. So everything that we do goes to both automatically. Now, Ricardo and I have been working together for well over a year. We have a pretty big team that is in multiple businesses. We are all about assets, gold, silver, and crypto. I love cryptocurrency. You can get big gains, but I could not sleep at night if I did not have gold and silver in my own possession. Again, guys, this is about decentralizing and becoming your own bank. Okay. If you have $1 in the bank, it is not yours. And they're going to take that dollar and loan it out to devalue your dollar even more. So this is why you want to get out of the system, get physical possession of gold and silver, and have cryptocurrency decentralized in your own wallet off exchanges. Not that we don't use exchanges, but you don't want it all on exchanges. You want to be diversified. So this is what you're going to see when you join the free version of the app. You're going to have a welcome. You're going to be able to follow what we're doing. And I won't go into this too much, but mindset is the most important thing, guys, especially when it comes to cryptocurrency. It's very emotional. It's very volatile. If you don't have the right mindset, you will get wrecked in this space. We have a couple other programs that we've been using for a while that help us make passive income. This Crypto 101, after you watch the welcome and the mindset, is probably the first thing you're going to want to go to. This is free. The Crypto 101 is free. And I'm just going to show you guys what you get in here and what it would look like. My computer is running a little slow right now. Okay. So I'm starting off with the crypto mindset. We have the 10 commandments of crypto, how to set up MetaMask. This is a wallet on your browser that allows you to interact with Web3 applications. This is the most important thing that a lot of new people don't do. If you're just buying crypto on Coinbase and it sits there, you're missing the best part about crypto. We prefer to use crypto.com over Coinbase. I don't like Coinbase. I know some new people start there, but I don't think it's a good exchange. So we use crypto.com a lot. So we teach you how to get your dollars from the bank into crypto.com to buy crypto. We show you guys how to set up recurring buys, which I think is the best way to get into crypto, is to buy cryptocurrency, because it's set it and forget it. That's what we do with gold and silver. We get automated shipments of gold and silver, and I buy my crypto automated, so it's not my emotion. Don't have to remember to do it. I pick the projects I like, and every week or 2 weeks or month, I automatically buy that certain amount of crypto. And how to buy Catgirl is one of our big calls that we've done. This teaches you and gets you onto the Binance Smart Chain, which is a place you're going to want to be if you're going to want to get wealthy, because it has very low fees and there's a lot of stuff that you can get there you can't get anywhere else. Now, why I said you want to make sure you use Judy and Don's link is this app is to help our team. So if you join with Judy's link, if you join another business that we're doing, or there's a referral link, you are tied to Judy or Don, depending on whose link you came in. So why we love this, actually, I'll let Ricardo do this. Ricardo, you explain to them how this is so revolutionary, about how it helps Judy and Don grow their team, where we're kind of helping them, whether it's with training or education, but they're remaining intact with their team.
Yeah, that's why we love systems, folks. We love systems because systems give us leverage. And when we have leverage, we're able to, build wealth, and we're able to have some time freedom and location freedom. So what we've done with the app is a lot of the information and opportunities that are inside the app, if somebody wants to take advantage of them, depending on whose link they use to come in on, if that person has a link to any of those opportunities that's in the app, you'll be right in their organization. So Mike said, go ahead and use Judy's app link. Then, and that's the case, anything that Judy is part of inside of that app, you will be placed with Judy in that, right? And so the beautiful thing is that this app is not only just, giving people a lot of free information, a lot of valuable content, and helping people make money and grow in the crypto space, along with just assets in general. Because one thing about crypto, it's not really just about crypto. What we're looking at building wealth. This is a time to create generational wealth. This is the time to make sure that a wealthy family comes from you, even if you didn't come from a wealthy family. This is about legacy and wealth building. So it's crypto, and gold and silver, and any other opportunity that's in there. Let's say when you decide to get started and you download the app and you partake in some of the opportunities, and you're going to have an affiliate link. Well, now when you share this app out with somebody else, right, you now will be able to have them participate in your organization. Right. So the whole beautiful thing about this app is you get to leverage professionals. You get to leverage professionals who are putting value into this app about crypto, gold, silver, real estate, and everything else. OK, that's going to help people position themselves and leverage themselves for freedom and wealth during this global, financial reset, during this opportunity to create massive wealth. You get to leverage us. OK, and then anything that's, we have a lot of things that's coming into the app, and we're always open for suggestions to put into the app, but a lot of this content is available to you. And when you share with others, you can benefit from those people who also decide to come in under certain opportunities that you are associated with as well. So it's really dynamic, because the key thing is leverage, folks. The key thing is leverage. So you get to leverage the professionals who have the time freedom, the location freedom, who are doing the research, and who are efficiently articulating how to actually navigate through this space, and articulating effectively why you want to do these things in this time. And so, definitely take advantage, folks. It's phenomenal. We're going to put more stuff in the free side. And then, of course, you definitely want to upgrade and get some of the more exclusive content, so you can leverage yourself into the higher aspects of building wealth and navigating into this crypto space.
And let me show you guys just the dynamic links and how they work. I would come here, your initials are right here on the top right, and you come to dynamic links. And my plan in the next week is to have where we can create a link tree, and we can use that for the smaller crypto referral stuff. So if you have a referral for crypto.com or Kraken or KuCoin, we'll help people get that in one space, so people can also share those too. Because I know when you're first getting started in crypto, getting that extra 10, 25, $50 for a referral is a big deal. And we'll have that availability as well. So what you can see here is you're going to come in here and put in your, the Runners app referral, the 7K Metals link, your Quicksilver, your Copy Pro Traders. There's some stuff we do on DeFi where there's a referral link. So you put your referral link in here, and then when someone's watching that video and they click on it, you're not going to get my link. You're going to get Judy's if you join with her, or Don's if you join using his link. And then the upgrade I'll talk about here really quick. So the app, everything we've talked about in the app so far is free. Okay. Once you upgrade, you can then share your link, so they're tied to you. So if you're not upgrading and you invite people, it's just going to come to, whoever, me, Ricardo, Judy, I don't know. But once you upgrade, then you can share your link and have your people tied to you. You can send them push notifications to their phone using the app. So Judy and Don can do that. I think Don's upgraded. They can do that to their team now. Once you join, even as a free member, they can instant notification you on your phone that pops up, because there's so much stuff going on in the world right now. If you can't get to people's phone, you almost don't exist. Once you upgrade, you're going to get this exclusive crypto content. And then this one I'll show you guys, because just this alone is so valuable. This gets you into the Telegram group where I'm posting every buy and sell. I'm helping people out with issues, answering questions. So you're going to come, once you upgrade, go to the exclusive access and hit this yellow button down at the bottom to get the Telegram link. We have a free airdrop you could qualify for. We show you how to make passive income using video games. There's different coins we stake. We show you how to buy tokenized real estate on the blockchain. You can literally own a section of a house for $50. I own houses in Cleveland and Memphis and Cincinnati thanks to this website. We show you how to stake time. This is something that we're making 71%. Actually, it's like 86% APY now on. How to stake with Polkadot parachains and Imprimax DeFi leverage farming. That allows you to do a farming position, which, if you don't know, is where you would supply USDC and Ethereum. And this allows you to borrow against that, use it almost like you're borrowing against your house to expand your position if you want to. We jumped in last week on the crypto.com. If you guys haven't heard, I don't know where you've been, but crypto.com, the Staples Center where the Lakers and Clippers play, has now been rebranded crypto.com. Okay. So we have the Kronos blockchain that will show you how to do it. And then we also have an Avalanche blockchain guide. And I've also just added, I'm waiting for it to edit, a Solana DeFi guide. So what we do, guys, is we get into these ecosystems early and get into the DeFi system where we're making passive income, so that as the project grows more, we're at the bottom getting the biggest gains as they go up. Ricardo, what do you want to add?
Yeah, I was going to say, one of the most powerful things about this app is that we have done the due diligence, and we've actually done the actual process ourselves, and we're winning. So it's bigger than just, let me buy AVAX or let me buy CRO. It's actually knowing how to navigate through their parachains, through their cross chains, through their wallets, getting coins of projects that are only on their blockchain that you cannot access on a Coinbase or even, directly through a crypto.com. You actually have to go through the AVAX blockchain, right? You actually have to go through their network to get certain coins. And those, it pays to be early. The early bird gets the worm, right? So when you're early into a lot of these projects that are just launching on these blockchains and you have a stake in them, obviously you can see the benefit, especially when it comes to holding. So if you're somebody who doesn't know how to trade and you really want to win in crypto, you buy and hold. The people who are winning in crypto are the ones who are buying and holding. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is not, I'm gonna buy this coin, I'm gonna be rich 6 months later, right? Are there opportunities in certain coins where you can experience a 10x in less than 6 months? Yes, it has happened. It has happened for me and a lot of people on the team. But the whole thing is that you want to have the right mindset when you're starting to get into this space, okay? And you want to do your due diligence. And I'm gonna tell you one other thing that's gonna really help you in this space in regards to investing or putting your funds into a certain project and not knowing how much you should put. When it comes to that, the better you understand what you're putting your money into will give you the confidence to be able to invest. So it will minimize your risk, okay? And it'll elevate your education level. So now you can actually, make more strategic financial decisions that can actually give you better gains and returns, right? Because if you've done your own due diligence on a certain project, you might feel more comfortable throwing in a little more money than you probably would have if you didn't even understand what it was. But we or anybody else just says, hey, this is a good coin to buy. And based on that timing and your understanding could determine, how fast your money grows. Obviously, if you put in $100 or you put in $1,000 or something and it 10x's, it's a big difference in your financial position, right? And what will give you that confidence is not only somebody who you trust giving out a good call, but you also seeing the value in it. Whether it's a layer 0 blockchain, layer 1, layer 2. What is the use case? Do you see the problem that it's solving? Can you see mass adoption? So like when Mike mentioned Cat Girl, I saw Cat Girl was anime, which is a large community. Okay, that's been around before crypto, right? And I saw Cat Girls once again, and of course we're in the NFT boom. So that led me to put more than I probably would have put in what was considered a meme coin at that time, which are pretty risky, right? So just one of the key things that you wanna do, just obviously do your due diligence when you're investing, and also take your time and watch these videos because we're showing you how to move through the blockchain, not just buy the coin that the blockchain functions off of. Yep.
Awesome.
Perfectly said. Is there anything else you wanted me to cover, Judy, or did you guys have any questions or anything you kind of want us to talk about?
Don, do you want to say anything?
Well, I don't have anything to say, but I just want to say thank y'all for coming, on the live and everything. I really appreciate that. And the app is very, like you stated, it's very useful. It's not all about making money, it's all about changing, having control or having leverage over your own money.
That's
And, a lot of people don't understand or be scared. No, don't get me wrong. There's like scams out there, and that's why you have to do your due diligence on these projects or, any type of anything you invest into. But like I say, the app is very useful. You could buy real estate, you could buy gold, you can, make passive income instead of just doing it the traditional way.
Yeah, and I will add on what you said, brothers. Like when it comes to the scams, one of the biggest scams that most people aren't aware of but waking up to is the dollar. The dollar is continuing to lose value, right? It's not an asset, and the bank is loaning out 100% of your money. The reserve requirements are down to 0. The bank is making money off of your money, and here we're showing people how to use decentralized finance to gain even up to 19% on your money on a stable coin, or even greater when you start to move through a lot of these networks. So, we're in a point in the economy where you have to do that, because otherwise you're losing. If your money's not growing for you, it's losing. If it's stagnant, if there's no velocity in your money, it's dying, and you don't want your money to die. You want your money to grow for you. And if you don't find a way for your money to work harder for you than you had to work for it, you're going to work until you die. You have to put that money to work for you, especially in this economy, And so that's why we get excited, because in this app, we're showing people actually how to do it step by step, whether we're talking about stable coins or whether we're talking about, projects that are on the blockchain that are just launching that are giving crazy APYs. you know, it's just some of those key things that you want to know. Just like when you get into crypto, you got to take profits. And somebody might think, well, if I buy a coin and I sell it back for Bitcoin, I've took profits. Well, no, because you're still in the market. You're still in the volatility of the market. Bitcoin can drop, and whatever profit you perceived you took off of a different coin, you're still exposed to the volatility of the market. So it's knowing that, hey, it's not just selling it into Bitcoin, Ethereum, but actually knowing how to take that and turn it into a stable coin, kind of putting your money on the sideline. And then the beautiful thing is when you can put on the sideline and still gain 19% if you wanted to, right? And that's the security that we're affording people here, is that, you know, usually when it came down to security in your financial future, it came down to your Social Security, your savings, and, you know, your 401k, right? Or your emergency fund, right? Well, now all these things are obsolete. Your savings is not doing anything. The dollar's losing value. Your 401k, ain't no telling when the market's going to crash like 2008 and you lose half of it just like everything else, right? I mean, and so you have to do what the wealthy are doing. And what the wealthy are doing is they're getting into blockchain and crypto heavy now. There's growing demand because investors are looking for yield. There's no yield in the bond markets. Okay, rates at all-time lows for over a decade. All right, there's no yield. I mean, even in the stock market, they know it's overvalued. You know, the Federal Reserve is back against the wall. Damned if they do, damned if they don't. And so investors are seeing that, hey, in this crypto space, you know, there's yield. This is where capital is going. And just like Mike mentioned, I mean, crypto.com, you know, purchased the Staples Center. So there's some big money and big moves being made here. And that's where you want to be. You want to be in the flow of money. You want to be in the way of money so you can start to capitalize on where money is going. And that's what we're doing in this app. We're making sure that people are staying plugged in with what we're doing and leveraging the systems that we find that are solid, that are centralized and decentralized so everybody can win.
And the biggest value I think that this app brings is you guys have to do three things, right? You have to get educated, you have to take action, and you need a network that you trust and that can support you. This app does all those things. I mean, you have to still do it, right? But all those things are there in one app where you can take action anytime, anywhere, any place. The education is right there for you wherever you want it. And you have the network built in with, we're bringing on other networks because your people are staying with you. They're using your link and getting your link. And then we have the Telegram group where you have the support and the, you know, uplifting attitudes of the network where, you know, when we caught this big cat girl rise that happened one night, it was someone mentioned, hey, this is going down. And then everyone else is in there and we're all selling profits at the very, very top because we have that community of people who are looking. So when, again, obviously one person is not as powerful as 70 or 100 or 1,000. So when we have 1,000 people looking at projects, watching charts, and they're updating people in the group in real time, and we're making profits, whether it's buying high or selling, I'm sorry, selling high and buying low. That's the power of this app. Yeah. And what we're doing here with this community, because people are hurting out there. They don't know where to go. This is the craziest time in the world. You know, like we always say, we are in the matrix right now. They are trying to control every aspect of your life, and you need to take the red pill and start running with the runners and get out of wherever you're at.
Yep. So last thing I'll say is, man, shout out to Brock, man. Congratulations on all your success, little brother. And I see somebody said, I am free. So I am free. Look, email me, or anybody watching, you can email me if you want to email me, rhamilton19@gmail.com. But also in the description of this video for I am free, you'll find my link, runwithrick.com, to my app. But of course, anybody that's watching this right now, especially if you're connected through Judy, okay, or Donkey, make sure that you, you know, use their links, okay? It's very important that you use their links. And of course, if you hear from me or Mike, you can also find our link in the description of the video.
Awesome.
Anything else you want us to cover, guys?
I mean, no, I think that's it. I just want to add, well, let's just, Ricardo's a rock star, obviously. Everybody knows who he is. I see the comment section, Ricardo. So I told you I had a big surprise for you guys. Aren't you excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
We've been doing this for a while. We've been helping people all over the world. Take something that can be complex, even if it's the global financial system and what's taking place, and then making it simple and articulating it to where it makes sense. And that's a value in itself. So people look for when we put out content, because we're going to help connect some neurons in the brain that probably weren't connected before just from reading a headline news.
right.
Yeah. Well, I'm fired up and excited, man. I hope that you guys saw the value and what we have. At bare minimum, click on their link. Okay, download the app for free. See what's in there. We're going to be adding some new content in the free side as well, especially for beginners in crypto. So it gets better. We're adding more into the app. So you definitely want to download for free, plug in, use their links, and then it would behoove you to upgrade and get access to the Telegram group and really get into this space, because the fact of the matter is you're going to get into it whether you like it or not. It's just, are you going to get into it now or later? It's almost like when they changed over from just cash and checks back in the day and brought into credit cards. Nobody liked credit cards. Nobody really wanted to use it, digital money. They were used to balancing their checkbooks and they were used to using cash. So, but today everybody has plastic in their wallet. So everybody, whether the Federal Reserve makes you with their central bank digital currency, or whether you decide to get a jump on the Federal Reserve and start to learn how to navigate your money now in the crypto space, either way, you're going to be in this space and you're going to want to learn how to navigate in this space. So, I would recommend and encourage you to download the app, at least get the free content, but especially upgrade, so you can elevate your knowledge and learn how to actually move your money around to give you a better security and standard of living moving forward amongst these, uncertain, times in this economy, dealing with rapid inflation and just, overvalued markets and everything else that we're looking at.
And someone's asking a question about what link. Again, if you're in Judy or Don's Facebook group, they'll post their links when this is over, so don't click on one of ours. I will add one more thing because this confuses people. When you go to upgrade, you cannot do it in the app. You need to go to a browser, whether that's on your phone or computer, because Apple takes 30% of every dollar of in-app purchases, which is highway robbery. So you have to go to the browser and log in. If you haven't upgraded where this says pages, there'll be a star there. That's where you upgrade. And I will tell you guys this, okay? It's $25 a month or $200 a year for the entire year, okay? I will warn you, that will be going up at the end of this month to at least $50 a month and $500 a year. So you guys should definitely thank Judy and Don for being on top of this and bringing it to you in time to get the upgraded version before the price goes up. The value we have here will eventually be at least $100 a month. The value, the support, just the app, the notifications, the dynamic links that you can share with your team. We're also going to have, once you do upgrade and go to pages, we're going to have ClickFunnels landing pages and capture pages free for the team to use without having to do anything. Okay, right now we have one to share the app right now, but pretty soon we'll have them for our other stuff. So you don't have to get a ClickFunnels account. You don't have to code. You don't have to build a website. It'll be right there for you. And when you share it and they click on it, they go to your link. When we get that in place, I mean, I don't even want to think how much value that's going to add, and what people pay to get something like that is probably well over $300 a month at least. And that doesn't even count the crypto support and education and training. So, I mean, this is a one-stop shop for a person that wants to be free, that wants to make extra income and transform their life by shifting their mindset and paradigm.
All right. Fired up, man. So thank you guys, man. We fired up to have y'all running with us. As we say, lace up, let's get wealthy. We'll see you guys on the next live stream.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Good to see you, Judy and Don. Everyone have a great weekend. Peace.